There is so much more to the province of La Union than its vibrant coastline and welcoming towns. So come with us and get pleasantly surprised to discover the hidden beauty that is La Union. La Union has been one of the Philippines' most sought-after destinations, and it's no surprise why. Aside from its beaches, its growing agri-tourism is now bringing in visitors to experience more of what this budding province has to offer. La Union is divided into 5 circuits, each containing different municipalities and numerous notable attractions. We start our trip in the Central Circuit, home of the city of San Fernando, the epicenter of commerce and the administrative capital of La Union. Our first stop, the surf town of San Juan, to meet up with some local friends.
Alright, our travels now bring us to the beautiful La Union, known for its beautiful beaches and surfing. But the reason why we're here is because we want to show you that aside from surfing, there's so much more to do, to see, and to experience in this beautiful place.
Firstly, La Union has a lot of historical places and the cuisine that you should try. So I think I can categorize that in 4 A's. So La Union is the center for agri-tourism. We can satiate your appetite, show you art, and give you adventure.
Oh, sounds like we have so much on our plate already, but since we're already here at the beach, we have surfboards behind us, and looks like we're pretty dressed to do some surfing already. Why don't we start off with some good old La Union surf?
For starters, surfing is the most popular activity and tourist attraction in the whole of La Union, with its main surf areas around San Juan. Beaches are wide and clean, and the waves, depending on the weather, can be fun for surfers and would-be surfers alike. Beyond the surf, though, another growing destination brings adventure to those who look for it. About an hour and a half from the capital city is the municipality of San Gabriel, known for their local walis tambo and the beautiful Tangadan Falls. But getting there is a task in itself. A jeep is the ideal way to get to Tangadan with its rough roads and steep climbs. Plus, you get the chance to view the scenery via top-loading on the roof too. Just make sure to stay clear of low-hanging branches. A hike shortly follows. Though it may take quite some effort, the view makes it all worth it. And finally getting to the falls. Now, that's something else.
Well, Tangadan Falls is an hour or 30-minute trek here in the town of San Gabriel. Tangadan came from the Ilocos term tangad, which means look up the fall. So that's why it's called Tangadan. There are a lot of activities that you can do here besides looking at falls and enjoying the water. There are also cliff diving spots as well as fruit picking activities that you can go along the way to the trek going back to the town.
Visitors can swim, dive, and relax by the falls and the river. Trekking can work up quite an appetite, so we head over to the Baroro River Farm in Bacnotan, not only to eat, but to catch our own food too. More than just a restaurant, this place is known for serving only the freshest catch of their homegrown fish, the giant golden tilapia.
We produce our own tilapias. We have 2 different tilapias. We have the black ones and the red ones. Yung red, ito yung pinaka-premium.
Aside from all these, Bacnotan is now gaining reputation as a producer of quality longanisa for its garlicky vinegar flavor. Winding down a bit, we visit another popular attraction in the area, the red clay pottery in San Juan. The draw here is not really to buy ornaments as souvenirs, but to actually make them yourself. Now it may look simple, but I think you'll just have to try it out and see for yourself. La Union's charm is that it is teeming with life, and San Juan is absolutely no stranger to that. Numerous cafes, restaurants, and bars keep the life going at any time of the day. Still within the center, we explore more of the province of the Central Eastern Circuit, home of incredible nature and interesting agriculture. Take an early morning ride up the mountains to People's Park in Bagulin. It offers a good panoramic view of La Union. Though, when you're high up, sometimes it can get a little foggy. Moving down just a bit did the trick, admiring good views of the rivers and rice terraces. We come face to face with one of the more scenic sites, the Bolicauque Rice Terraces in Burgos. Considered an emerging destination, you can experience the rice terraces up close and enjoy the Bolicauque River adjacent to it. With agri-tourism on the rise, we get a first-hand peek behind the scenes on the traditional way Nagilian Basi, their local sugarcane wine, is made. It turns out, Basi is quite simple to make. First, juice is extracted from the sugarcane. After that, it is boiled and mixed with other ingredients. Then, it is stored in clay jars. It takes around 3 months for the fermentation process to do its work, and the end product is quite tasty. Now on to something that genuinely caught me by surprise. Did you know there were grape vineyards in La Union? I had to see it for myself, so we set out to pay a visit to the notable grape farms in Bawang, the Lomboy Farms, Gapuz Farms, and Manguera Farms. Started in 1972 by the late Avelino Lomboy, this humble farm in La Union pioneered grape farming in the Philippines. Now, they don't only grow grapes, but other fruits, such as waffles and dragon fruit as well. Popular for their pick and pay, guests are allowed to harvest their own grapes and to simply pay for them according to how much they picked. Lomboy Farms also offers their own selection of signature wines, which, of course, we didn't pass up on trying.
Depending on your preference, so we have sweet wines to semi-sweet. One of the things that we're also proud of here in Bawang is our guapo wine. So guapo is actually the autumn of Bawang. So we're actually producing guapo wine. I think we're the first and the only one in the Philippines for guapo.
Traveling down to the southern and southeastern circuits, we take a look into the more spiritual side of La Union.
With many attractions found in La Union, part of it is spiritual tourism. We are now at the Basilica Minore in the municipality of Agoo, one of only 3 Marian shrines found in the whole of La Union.
This basilica houses relics of saints that came from the Vatican and an organ that came from Austria. A fun fact is that there's an underground cemetery under the altar of this basilica. So this church has been tried by many earthquakes, but the town has still preserved and reconstructed it to what it was before.
Also found within the southern circuits is the shrine of Nuestra Senora del Mar Cautiva. Recognized for its miraculous image, it claims to have healing properties for devotees that touch and wear the Blessed Mother's belt. And in Tubao, there's the San Isidore Parish, a replica of the Baguio Cathedral, and was erected in the year 1896 and refurbished in the year 1980 under a diocese of the Latin Rite of the Roman Catholic Church in the Philippines from the Archdiocese of Nueva Segovia. Changing gears, we try out something more active, something I've very much been looking forward to. Pugo Adventure, or Pugad, is a one-stop shop for everything you'd want in an active getaway. From activities such as zip lining, ATV riding, and kayaking, to swimming pools and cabanas for a little rest and relaxation.
Oh, there's a giant swing. So they've already upgraded it from 45 feet, I think, to 60. I have a lot of friends who are saying you should try it because it gives you some thrill.
It's sort of like a 60-foot free fall jump. And then once you reach the bottom, that's the time that a rope will catch you and swing you around. It's sort of like bungee jumping, correct?
Safe to say, just like us, everyone who visits this place will surely have a good time. A mix of culture and livelihood opportunities can be seen here, where different products and handiwork are expertly crafted by local workers. Making use of bamboo from Kaba and locally sourced wood in Rosario is very popular in the area. You can see firsthand how the furniture you wish to bring home is made. Fishing is also a main source of livelihood, with fresh bangus of Aringay considered a popular export in the Daing of Santo Tomas, one of the more usual items for pasalubong. Yet one of the more interesting attractions in La Union's growing agritourism is found at the Rocapor farm in Rosario. Here, visitors can harvest fruits and vegetables for themselves, and for those that want a really immersive experience, they can choose to stay over to learn more about agriculture in exchange for helping out in the farm. I have been a firm believer that to get to know a place on a more intimate level is to try their food. So try we shall. We drop in at the beautiful Agoo Eco Fun World to learn how to cook one of the iconic and authentic dishes of La Union, Dinengding. Dinengding was originally made for those who aren't good with cooking. All it is grilled fish mixed into a bowl of water, fish sauce or shrimp paste, and vegetables. Perfect as it is, but even better with rice. Now, onto a more modern take on local cuisine, we experience the culinary scene in La Union. Halo Halo de Iloco has been a staple fare for many years because of their own take on Ilocano cuisine.
Halo Halo de Iloco is not just known to the locals, but to tourists who flock La Union. Now the food here is phenomenal because it's naturally sourced here in the province of La Union, and the Ilocano dishes are tweaked a little so that it has a unique taste. A taste of Halo Halo de Iloco.
But there are many other places we'd recommend you check out to experience unmatched Ilocano dining as well. We've covered pretty much south of the province already, which leaves us with a northern circuit to explore. I hear I'm in for a treat. Because it's back on the rough roads for us, and another hike through the mountains to make our way to experience some of the northern region's natural hidden beauties.
This is hands down one of the most beautiful places we've been to so far. We are at Siminublan Falls in the municipality of Santol, La Union. Now I'm not going to be surprised if this place ends up as one of the most popular destinations of La Union because of the beautiful place and how it's well structured. In fact, people can actually dive from the side of the falls itself into the basin of water below it.
Even for the not so daring, this could easily be quite a relaxing dip. Balay Anito Falls is one of the major destinations in Santol. Balay Anito means the House of Unseen Friends, or Anitos. Imuki Island is one of the newest tourist go-to places. Part of the pristine waters of the Parawir Beach, the Imuki Island is a lagoon that resembles a natural pool, ideal for swimming, diving, and picnicking. Located at Barangays Parawir and Almeida, is 10 kilometers away from the town proper via the municipality of Luna. It is a project of Parawir and Almeida Fisherfolks Association in cooperation with a local government unit of Balawan. Sea urchin, Balawan's one town, one product, the farm site has a potential to become an agri-tourism destination, given that the site is proximate to various destinations, which are frequented by tourists, especially during summer season. Reunited once again with one of my lovely guides, Angelica takes me around to get an up-close experience with local crafts and culture. Loom weaving is one of the lasting forms of trade in the municipality of Bangan, and a form of local art as well. Still using wooden looms, the craftspeople are able to produce yards of beautiful and intricate textile that are then made into blankets, placemats, towels, and a variety of other products. Visitors can even try out loom weaving as well. And as a bonus, get to personally know the weavers themselves. Another form of local artistry is basket weaving using local bamboos of Sudipen. Its shavings are used for weaving. It's no easy task, as it's a group effort to produce these intricately woven products. You might have taken these items for granted, but seeing the amount of work it takes to complete a single product makes you appreciate their handiwork all the more, especially one that you've tried to do yourself. These items are then distributed and sold within the province, in markets and retail outlets, and some are exported to cities all over the country. Rich in culture and heritage, the North also has churches worth visiting, such as the historic Bacnotan Church and the Our Lady of Namakpakan Church in Luna, another of the 3 Marian shrines in La Union. Claimed to have miraculous accounts, Our Lady of Namakpakan draws in the devout, mainly for the abundance and blessings it gives to the community. Not too far away is another crowd favorite, the Kamay na Bato or Stone Hand Gallery. Started by Korean artist Mr. Bong Kim back in 2000, his stone carvings and sculptures have now expanded to include paintings and murals as well. This area attracts thousands of tourists daily, depending on the time of the year. Its neighboring Pebble Beach is a natural wonder, not often seen just anywhere. Here, you can also find the Baluarte Watchtower. The Baluarte stands in disarray, vertically cut in two because of its eroded base and foundation. Its 2 halves stand through concrete post supports on its sides, like an old wounded soldier. It still stands in the pebble beaches of Luna, watching its industrious stone pickers finding a way for survival amidst the scorching hot sun and breathtaking view of the sunset. The memories and experiences that La Union gives its visitors are more than enough to remember it by. But sometimes, we just have to bring parts of it back home with us. Local products and gift shops line the city, making it convenient for tourists to pass by before leaving.
This whole trip has definitely been an eye-opener for me, especially getting to see and to learn all about these things that I didn't know about La Union. From their budding adventure spots to the beautiful nature, to their growing agricultural tourism, to their local cuisine, and their thriving local handicrafts and culture. Now, like many others, I just knew La Union as being the surf capital of the Philippines. But from seeing all of these things for myself, I can definitely be certain that you can experience the charm and the beauty of the Philippines, all from the province of La Union.